It's a complex day. There's a lot to talk about. Red Robe Astrology for December 4th. So, Sun and Saturn in a square. It reminds me of the Serenity Prayer. Accept the things you cannot change, courage to change the things that you can, have the wisdom to know the difference. That's today, right? We want what we want. Life is on its own terms. Saturn will sort of make that our day. So watch out for the illusion of control, and you're going to need to roll with things today if you can. Meanwhile, that's going to be hard because Mercury is opposing Jupiter. Jupiter, there's no such thing as a bad Jupiter transit, but this is like the height of where things can go over the top. Mercury is in Sag, Jupiter's in Gemini. That's each other's sign, so they're in what's called mutual reception. So this is part of the new moon, and we talked about the over-the-topness quality, but it peaks today, right? So November 18th is the first time Mercury opposed Jupiter, so there might be a connection to challenges, conflicts, or overreactions then. That message of that transit is just keep things right-sized. Maybe with Saturn in the house, practice restraint of pen and tongue today, which you will not want to do. Now, there's something yummy sort of over here that if you pick up some behaviors, you can be impacted more by Venus in a sextile with Neptune. Venus is love in the heart, Neptune is love of the divine. A sextile requires behavior. It's potential only, but the potential is love is love is love is love is love is love is love. But you got to turn toward it with some sort of activation of loving thoughts and activities to benefit from that. The Cap Moon is very, very active. So ruled by Saturn puts the Saturn lesson sort of up front and center. There's a conjunction from the Moon to Venus and a sextile Saturn. So love really is the answer to any challenges of the day, and it's there, but you have to tap into it. The moon will square Chiron and trine Uranus. So the wounds are rubbed and surprises are absolutely part of this day. There's a void for 5 hours from 3:30 p.m. to 8:20 p.m. Pacific time. Respect the void. Try to be still if you can. Front load important things way before the void if you have to. Then at 8:20 p.m., the moon moves into Aquarius, conjuncts Pluto for a little bit of depth of power and some agitations to Mercury and Jupiter make the end of the day after the void also a little bit like a power struggle. It's a complex day, kids. Remember the Serenity Prayer and have at it.